welcome back. I'm Mary Jo, also known as Sewjo, and this is my channel where I talk about all my quilty stitchy things. So I have my September Sew Sampler box. Now I know I'm a little bit late in getting this out here, but you know, late's better than never, I guess. So let's see. Sew Sampler, all the classics, September 2024. So let's see, there's usually a coupon on the back, and it is 15% off Jolly Bars. Well, I know it's almost over. It expires October 30th. And then they do give us another pattern here for Jolly Bar Bakewell shortcut quilt pattern. There we go. So that's another pattern we could use for the fabric. Let's get the product guide here out. All right. So all the classics. Let's see. What am I pulling out first? We have some thread, some Aurifil thread. It's a very neutral color. Let's see what it says about the thread, if I can find it. Okay, there it is. The 50 weight light sand, it's 100% cotton Mako small thread, and it is a value of $5.98. There we go. Wow, $6 for thread anymore. Wow, that's a lot, which that could be the value. It's just I normally buy the big cones, which are pretty pricey too, but it lasts me for a long time. Let's see what it says. Aurifil thread is another spectacular staple we can't get enough of. The light sand color blends effortlessly into light and dark fabrics, and the thread itself is thin, smooth, and strong, keeping your quilts looking classy for generations. Okay. It's a good basic thing to have. Let's see what else we got. The Hot Ruler Mini Clover Hot Ruler. Now, I do not have one of these. I have heard a lot about them. You can iron on these. So you can, as it shows in the picture, you can fold fabric over to a direct measurement and hem and then press it down. Especially for like hemming and things. I know some people will use them for like labels where they make their own and they will fold the ends over and then just stitch the ends down. I've never used one. So, I mean, like I said, it's something I don't have. Good to have in my stash. Let's see what it says. Sew Sampler got it first. It's a value of $9.98. The 2x6 Clover Mini Hot Ruler is a fat quarter shop exclusive and your iron's new BFF. Use it to measure, mark, fold, and press all at once. Made of heat-resistant nylon, you can fold fabric over it and press directly on the ruler, making hems and French seams a cinch in home decor projects like pillows and curtains. Our favorite use for this little hot ruler is for pressing seams on quilt labels to top stitch into our favorite quilts. I'll pull this out and show you what it looks like real quick. There you go. That's all it is. Oops. And you can see where the 1/4 and the 1/2 inch is, so you can fold your fabric up there and press it down. All right. Okay. Well, that's an interesting thing to get. I mean, okay. Next thing. Ruler. Creative Grids. Now, Creative Grids are probably my favorite rulers, so I'm excited about Creative Grids rulers. It's 5.5 by 5.5. However, I'm pretty sure I already have a couple 5.5 by 5.5 rulers. Maybe I'll have to look. Maybe they're 6.5. But anyway, it's another ruler. I think rulers are a good thing to get. I'm never mad about a ruler. Again, it's more just like a basic thing. All of these 3 things are pretty basic. Let's see what 5.5. What it says about the 5.5 ruler. Creative Grids 5.5 quilting square ruler is a value of $18.49. The 5.5 square ruler from Creative Grids is simply a classic. This ruler size is useful for small and medium cuts, and it's just the right size to go on the road to retreats or slide into table drawers. With the trademark grip, dots, and clear, accurate markings, there is always room for more Creative Grids rulers. Okay, So far I see where they're saying all the classics, because this is definitely just classics. I mean, it's not very exciting things to get, but that's okay. They're useful. Let's see. Then we have the Peaceful Baskets. This is number 6, and this is the Ohio Star basket block. Let's see, and that's what that basket block looks like on the back. Here we go. Now I have been doing these. Let's see what it says about that. Feel at peace in your sewing room as you work on the Peaceful Baskets quilt. The sampler quilt draws on traditional sewing baskets for inspiration while becoming an artfully unique quilt. If you missed one, all Peaceful Basket blocks patterns will be available at Fat Quarter Shop, and that has a value of $4.98. Okay, let's see. Okay, well, first of all, this is a Jolly Bar pattern from the Denim and Daisies collection. So that's what we're getting. I'll show that in a minute. Is a Jolly Bar of Denim and Daisies. Denim and Daisies is from Fig Tree. And this is the quilt pattern. Now, all the Jolly Bars come, well, Jolly Bars are a 5 by 10 inch cuts of fabric that's exclusive to Fat Quarter Shop, and all the Jolly Bars come with a free pattern. So this is the free pattern that came with it, and then they have another pattern in here. I'll show you in a minute. So this pattern is Summer Getaway Quilt. And then the pattern that came with the box is the Reflections Quilt pattern. There we go. And this is 51.5 by 66.5. And let's see what else you'll need besides the Jolly Bar, which I will show you in a minute. You will need 1 5/8 yards blue background, 1 5/8 yard white background, 7/8 border, and 5/8 yard binding. And that is the quilt. Now, I did see in the Sew Sampler group how they're saying there's a mistake in the pattern, or not the pattern, but just in the photograph in the front, and I think that's what the mistake is right there, that's missing. This should be connected, because if you look on the back, yeah, you can see that a little bit better. So I'm going to think that's probably where the mistake is. They said the pattern is correct, it's just the picture on the front was wrong. But that's okay. I mean, I know I've done that when you've made a quilt and think that everything is just hunky-dory and it's all done, and then you look at it and you're like, oh, I made a mistake. I wonder if that's what happened here. But that's okay. Still good. And then we have the Jolly Bar. So I believe there's 42 pieces of fabric in here. So we will go through and look at it. And then they have another pattern in there, tucked on the inside. So I actually got 2 of those. I might give one to my mom. All right. Let's see if I can get through them here. Okay, those first 2 are the same. We have that. And then the white. There we go. Blues. You know I'm a blue girl, so I love my blues. There we go. Ooh, I see a paisley coming up. Teeny paisley. And then we've got it in the white and blue. That. Still working through all those blues. A little bit lighter blue from that first one, but it's the same like print. Teeny paisley. Here we go. We're still working our way through some of these. Okay, those next 2 are the same. Those are kind of hard to see because the light is blaring it out. There we go. we're going into the oranges. Let me put these down. We are getting there. Same prints, just in a different colorway, that burnt orange color. All right, so that is everything that's in the September 2024 Sew Sampler box. This box does cost me, with shipping, tax, and all, around $37 and some odd cents. So what do I think of the box? As always, I definitely think the value is there. I mean, I've never had a box where I didn't think the value was there. Overall, I think it's just okay. I mean, I'm not upset with it. I'm not disappointed in it. It's just, you know, the notions aren't exactly exciting, but that's okay. They're useful. So overall, I still think it's an okay box. All right. Till next time. Bye.